Hello, my beautiful people. Have you been looking for where they sell dried yam tubers? That is dried yam tubers market in Lagos. Yes, you heard me well. In Lagos. If you've been looking for where they sell dried yam tubers, it's either for business or for personal consumption. You don't need to travel outside Lagos again. You have it right here in Lagos. And guys, in today's video, so I'll be sharing with you practically on how to start dried yam tuber business in Lagos, how to understand the dried yam market, when to start dry yam tubers market, and practical ways to market your Elubo business online. You want to make money year 2024? This is one of the untapped business you can make money from. Hello guys, welcome to another video. Welcome to Oju Olape Express. Here I'm at a market in Mushin where you can get your mainly yam flour, ungrinded yam flour, ungrinded plantain flour, ungrinded your cassava dried flour here in Mushin. So guys, let's get the current price of how they sell this yam flour in this market here in Mushin market at Alasalatu market in Mushin. Welcome to another vlog here in Lagos. Guys, let's get the current price and let's see what they sell at Alasalatu here in Mushin market. To get to Alasalatu market in Mushin, when you get to Oshodi Sale, you get a bus going to Mushin. When you get to Mushin, just tell them you are coming down at Mushin Oja. When you get down at Mushin Oja, just cross to the other side of the road and walk down. Just tell them you're going to Alasalatu. And you know, one thing I love about Lagos is their street food. I love this puff. And one thing about it is cheaper. The smaller ones here is going for 50 naira, while this other big one is going for 100 naira in Lagos. Before we dive into today's main business on starting yam tubers business, Elubo Isu, we have to firstly understand the measurement in the market. That is Lagos standard measurement. Firstly, we have the first one, which they call Garawa. And the second one, we have this bigger bucket, that is paint bucket. The biggest paint bucket is also used for measurement. We have this other yellow bowl, this big yellow bowl. Then we have the smallest bowl, which is the paint rubber. That is the smallest paint rubber I'm holding in my hand. So these are the measurements to sell in Lagos, because you might probably be buying to resell at a retail price before you dive into the wholesale price. First, I don't understand the dried yam tubers. This is a fresh yam that is peeled, sliced, cleaned, dried, and then blended into a flour. This is called egbodo in Yoruba. Oh, the yam is white in color. It turns into a brownish color after it has been peeled and dried. So the yam flour is the most common type of amala we have now. Amala is a Nigerian food made out of yam flour and sometimes cassava flour. Amala can be easily prepared and eaten with any soup of your choice. Egusi, ogbolo soup, efori, roll, edikai corn. You can enjoy with your amala. So guys, let's get into today's business of how to start this yam flour business. Though in this market, they also sell cassava flour, the dried cassava. They also sell the dried plantain. They have some grains, that is the guinea corn. They have the yellow corn. They have the white corn. You can also find here, though you can hardly get your bags of rice here. No, you can't find it in this market. Container they call fashola is the big paint rubber. Guys, before you start this Elubo tubers business, you have to understand the market. We have different types of elubo. We have the elubo with the dried yam itself, that is the dried yam, and we have the one that is water yam, the dried water yam. This one I'm holding is dried water yam. It's different from this one, the real yam, though the two of them can be grinded, milled into elubo. Well, what is the difference? If you're grinding only this yam tuber, you're going to get your perfect elubo. But if you're grinding the water yam with dried cassava, although you get elubo, but it's going to be different. So that's why most times people will tell you, oh, I don't like that black food. They call amala black food. Oh, I don't like that black swallow. It's not black. It depends on the type of yam that was grinded. If you're grinding the pure yam, if you understand this market, you get your customer, and your customer will surely know that this is what you sell. You don't sell diluted yam flour. So if you're buying pure dried yam tuber and you grind into powder, you get your perfect result. But if you're grinding the water yam, the dried water yam with cassava, you might not get that perfect result. I have it on my YouTube channel where I show how to combine dried water yam and dried cassava to make your yam powder, that is your elubo. So you can check out in my video. I've done that video, and I'll share the link. So guys, make sure you understand the market, and please, when you're starting this business, don't buy the grinded one. Once you buy the grinded one, sometimes they might have added different thing to it. So by the time you are selling to your customers, you lose customer, especially when you're starting afresh. So it is advisable you make sure you get the ungrinded dried yam tubers, and make sure you grind it yourself. And another thing is this: make sure if you're grinding, you have to be there. Don't just leave it at the mill and said you're going to do something else and you're coming back to carry it. You just have to make sure that you monitor when you're grinding your elubo. One interesting thing about this market is not only yam flour you can start or you can buy, you also have your plantain flour, like I said before. Banana cocoa what we're saying here is she's also selling cocoa gari. Cocoa gari is the seeds that you sieve out of gari when you're trying to process your cassava into gari, those big seeds. So they now sell them in the market. They grind them into powder, and you can use it to make your eba. You can mix it to eat your beans. In fact, you like this one that I'm saying right now. So you have different types of flour. These different types of flour you can convert into swallow. Let's talk about the best time to start dried yam business. To start the yam business, you start during the yam season. Once yam is in season, that is the best time to buy your dried yam. Buying your dried yam tubers, you grind into powder and you repack. You pack yourself. You get a good nylon, a thick one. Then one thing with dried yam powder, the only thing that can make it go spoiled is if the water touches it. If water doesn't come in contact with it, it's good to go. The lifespan, yes, might take up to a year, 1.5 years, but I'm sure before that period you'll have finished selling what you have and you're going to restock again. So it is advisable when you're starting any business you've never ventured into, start when it's at its lowest price. That is advisable, so you'll be able to know, okay, how much you can make when it's at the lowest price, and once it's at the peak, you know how to increase your price. Guys, this business is applicable to your cassava flour, your plantain flour, your wheat flour, your cocoa gari, that is gari seeds, your water yam combined with cassava flour. You can brand them, that is, you can package them, and you resell to those that likes them around you. That brings us to how to get your market. When you're talking about market, you mean you are getting people that needs what you're selling around you. If you don't have people that buys this or that eat these flowers, you don't need to stress yourself and say you're going to the business. Sometimes you might not really get much profit. But if you have people that consume these flowers around you, it's easier for you to start this business. And when you're starting this business, try as much as possible. You have to be hygienic. You have to make sure that where you milled your flowers is a very hygienic place, a very clean place, and you have to make sure that at every time that you are buying your tubers, either the cassava or the yam or the plantain, make sure you have eyes. When I mean have eyes, look at what you're buying. Don't just buy anything. Make sure you check it out. You look at it. Try and view what you're buying. If it has holes, maybe the wovens have eaten deep inside, you don't need to buy it. Even if those vendors are telling you, madam, buy it, it's okay, it's good, it's just little this or little that, don't listen. Make sure you move around. You have to move around. Make sure you get the best. And at this local place, at this place, in fact, they have the best. Even viewing it, look at it, you know that yes, the yam flour here, that is the dried yam tubers, they are perfectly okay. So that's why I'm bringing you to this market. This area, this market, they sell mainly yam tubers, cassava tubers, plantain tubers. You can't get tomatoes, you can't get any other foodstuffs, mainly these flowers you get at this place. So if you're starting your business, you live in Lagos, you live around Lagos, and you want to come around, you don't want to travel to Oyo, or don't want to travel to Delta State to get the yam, it's advisable you stay back in Lagos and start little. Once you've seen that you've gotten enough customer, then you can now travel to where you get 100 bags, 50 bags of dried yam tubers, and you can also travel to get your dried cassava flour. Because if you're thinking of buying this raw yam, slice it yourself, dry it yourself, sometimes you might not get that perfect result unless you have dehydrator. If you have dehydrator, I will advise you can go into it, get your raw, your fresh yam, get your fresh cassava, get your fresh plantain. When plantain is in season, you peel off and you dry it. So you can do that on your own. But if you can't go through all the stress, you just have to come to the market, you buy. All you need to do is make sure you're selecting a very good one. Then you grind into powder and you repack it. And guys, you'll be making money. Guys, the next thing we're going to be talking about is how to market your products. You can advertise on Facebook. You can go on your Facebook page and you post what you're selling on your Facebook page. You can post on your Instagram. You can post on your TikTok. Then you can also post on your WhatsApp status. Stop posting only your beautiful, your handsome faces. Also post what you're selling. Let's see what you sell. Let's know what you sell. I think that is the best way how to start your marketing. Then practically, if you have organization around you, offices around you, you can just visit them, introduce to them the price of a bag of yam flour or cassava flour or your gari or even your plantain flour. As many that show interest in buying, you collect their money, then you eat to the market, you buy what you want to buy in the market, you share it equally, and you deliver to their office. In fact, they'll be glad and you're going to make your profit at the end of the day. So this is another way to also practically go into your flour business in Nigeria, especially in Lagos, that we are busy. These are the current prices of different sizes of measurement in Lagos. The Garawa is going for 20,000. The Fashola is going for 25,000. The quarter, the big yellow, is going for 12,500, and the paint rubber 6,500 naira. Hello, Elubo cassava. Bema 3,000. Jale. Wagba 25 man. Hello, one is flat. 4,000. I was surprised to see them selling corn, boiled corn, in this market. I was like, wow, I have to taste it. So the corn here is going for 200 naira, 300 naira, and I decided to let me taste this corn here. Sorry. Yellow. You can get your Elubo at this Mushin market and a salad here. So guys, if you're watching, you've not subscribed, please subscribe to Oju Olakwe's page, like and share this video. At this Alasalatu market in Mushin, you have where you can grind your dried yam, dried cassava, anything that you want to grind, they have it. So that is one interesting thing. You don't need to buy it and say maybe you're looking for where you're going to grind it into powder. So you have everything you need in this market. Just look around, you will get it. Fashola, rara ele. Ele le npe Fashola. No, ele Fashola. 22 nko. Fashola. Jale. Ba 23. Olele. Coca. Measure one. What they find?
Ẹ máa lọ ẹ máa rò bí àmàlà ẹlòmíì dẹ̀ ń pò.
Okay, má ṣe lọ ni.
Ẹ wá rò bí àmàlà ẹlòmíì ń pò mu.
Tí n bá níbi tí màá ti wá lọ.
Ẹlẹ́rọ ló kún gbogbo ọjà yìí. Ó dáa gan wọ́n ń jẹ gan ń sìn. Ẹni tí ò bá fẹ́ pò mu, wọ́n máa lọ wọ́n máa jẹ́ bí wọ́n máa fọbẹ̀ jẹ́ bí àmàlà.
Mo ti gbọ́ something like that.
6,000 ní péǹtì.
Lẹ́tọ́ agbówó látẹ̀rù kó máa tún ṣí ìgbà tó wọlé ẹgbẹ́ yóò lọ́wọ́ èèyàn ń jẹ́ ń sìn.
Òkè òkun ló ti báyìí. Ó ṣe é pò mu. Ẹ bá ní blender lé ẹ̀kọ́ fi wọ ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kan ó tán. Ẹ ṣàṣì méjì ẹlòmíì dẹ̀ ń láìpẹ́ bó ṣe pẹ̀lá.
Bó ṣe dúró yìí.
Ẹlòmíì láìpẹ́.
Wow. At this market, I found where they sell coke and oats, the measured one. You can buy it, and as I was told, she said people now use it to make swallow. You can buy it and blend into powder, then you make it into swallow. You can also make it like this as your cereal in the morning or anytime you want to take your coke and oat. So they sell this coke and oat here in this market, the measured one. Guys, you can write in the comment section how much they sell Elubo, that is yam flour, in your area. So guys, welcome to Mushi. So this is Mushi in Lagos. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share. Till I see my next video. Bye.